Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of... Or no, this is a love bonus reading. We're going to do from whenever you're watching this to the end of 2022. So it's going to be from now to the end of the year for love. I've had a lot of requests for love readings, so I figured since I never do them, why not? We're going to look at your current general energies in love in this first position here. Next, we are going to look at... their current feelings for you, whether it's a new person or an old person. We're going to see what comes up there. I do know that the Three of Swords came up in reverse, but I don't read reversals, and that's that. Next, we're going to see who's coming towards you in this next row here, Virgo. And then in your last row, we're going to see if there's anything unexpected coming in for you in love. And that'll be in this last row. We're also going to pull three yes or... Look at all these repeating, double, like not repeating cards, just double cards wanting to come out. It's like this last row clearly wants to speak is what I'm going to say to you. So very interesting. Let's see. You start off with this Ice King card. It says, boss, entrepreneur, detached. I feel you could be attracting a person like this. I actually feel like this reading's kind of cute here, Virgo, because I feel like you could be thawing someone out. Again, I don't think this person's a bad person or anything like that. I feel like they just have been through a lot of hurts. That Three of Swords really, I don't even think that's your energy just at all. I feel like you could be attracting a person who is in a toxic situation. They're clearly healing from it at the end here. You have the Devil with the Star card. So I feel you could be attracting a person who is healing. It could be a Capricorn or Aquarius. You have like everything here. Leo, there's a lion on this card here. So it could be any sign. Take it how it resonates. But again, I feel like you're kind of like thawing someone out here. So it could be you. And that is doing this for this person. I don't really think you're doing anything. I think just you, by you existing, you could be really kind of like calming this person down or whatever. And I do feel like this is new love very quickly. Like pretty much nothing from the past shows up here at all. If you're in a relationship as well already, I feel like you could be, again, maybe your partner, the person you're with, maybe they need more attention is what I'm feeling here. Or maybe they've just been super busy. So anything you can do for reconnection with that person. Again, I'm not saying you're not connected to this person. I'm just saying sometimes I think in relationships, sometimes we forget to do things like go on dates or do things that make us connect, right? And I kind of feel that it would be a good time for you to do any of those things. It should just be good. I feel like they'll be happy about it. So there's nothing wrong with making people happy, right? Especially if you love them. You have the Nine of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. You're definitely attracting like a wounded warrior. I feel like the weird thing about this reading, Virgo, is I feel like none of this energy is you. And what I mean by that is I feel like I'm almost reading for another person. And, I feel like their energy is coming into the reading. So, again, you could be attracting a little bit of a wounded warrior here. I want to see what this next card is as well. Yeah. Boom. Look at this. You have this Union card, and what does it say on this card here? It says serious relationship, marriage, partnership. I'm telling you right now, this person coming in for you could be a person you marry. But again, I feel like they're a little bit wounded at this time. The only reason I think this is acceptable, because normally I feel if someone is coming into a relationship wounded, that's usually never a good idea. But here's the thing. You have the Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands. They're putting their burdens down to the Strength card. And that first card there kind of looks like the Strength card. It's the dude with the lion on that first card. So I feel like the Strength card is about healing, and it's because it's a card of like working on yourself every single day. She has to get this lion to submit to her, and it kind of represents her inner demons, her inner beast, whatever you want to call it, her inner critic. And I feel for a lot of you, you're attracting a person who has worked on this, so you're not attracting someone who's like broken, if that makes sense. You have the Four of Pentacles here. I feel that this is kind of like you, where you're at. Actually, I do feel this part of the reading is your energy, this Four of Pentacles. Maybe you're just kind of like maintaining the status quo. I don't really feel good or bad about this card for you. I feel it's kind of just very status quo. It's very much like very even energy is how I would describe it that I'm getting off this Four of Pentacles. So it's like you're maintaining your life as it is. I kind of actually feel this is actually a good position to be in because you're like kind of take it or leave it as far as a relationship is concerned. I don't think it's a bad thing. You have the Seven of Cups here as well. So again, this is a card of being spoiled for choice. I feel like you do have a lot of options in love at this moment. I feel like a lot of people probably have their eye on you as well. It might be overwhelming because then you go to the Page of Swords. So this like here tells me that you could have a lot of people who have their eyes on you at this moment. You could just be very attractive at this time or something like that. And I feel like you know it as well. You could know that there are a lot of people who are interested in you. But Four of Pentacles, I don't get like laziness. I don't really get aloofness either. But I feel like you're just kind of, I don't want this to sound wrong here, Virgo, but I feel like you're looking for something more special than just, any old bozo that exists out there, right? So let's see where this is going. With the Nine of Wands, you have this manipulation card here. This is actually not a bad card. It does say manipulation on it. Yes, I understand that, but it's really a card of as above, so below. It's about manipulation of energy, using energy in your favor, attracting things into your life. So some of you could be dealing with that. I do feel like some of you, again, as far as the past energy is concerned, I don't see a lot of the past, but again, if you're dealing with Scorpio in the past, I would be careful of this energy here. I don't think anything crazy is going to happen, but, someone could, like, if you were dealing with a past Scorpio, there could be some manipulative energy there. With the Four of Pentacles, you have this drama card. Again, with that Four of Pentacles, I feel this is saying that you're not looking to attract any drama in your life. I also feel with this knot here, I feel like you're not looking to repeat a cycle. I feel like you're saying to yourself, like, I don't want to repeat everything that I've been repeating for a long time. It's been too much of a burden with the Ten of Wands. I feel like you also want to heal from this. So it's like you don't want to keep repeating cycles. With the Seven of Cups, you have this order card. This is the moon in Virgo. So I feel like you're kind of hoping that you can attract someone where it just has like a nice flow to it. Like even look, everything's in order here. I feel like you're hoping to attract a person where it's just like a regular dating period, then maybe a regular courtship period, dating period, then like marriage or something like that, or whatever you want. We all want different things, but I feel like you're hoping for things to not be so confusing. Seven of Cups. It's like Seven of Cups, maybe you're just used to having to take the good with the bad, but, we all have problems, right? So it's like nobody's perfect is what I would say. I feel like you just are hoping to attract someone whose life is a little bit in order. Again, there's no such thing as a perfect person, so you're going to always, no matter what, right? Anyone you deal with, they're going to have things that maybe you like and don't like, but, again, it's like, how can you get more of what you like and less of what you don't like is what this is saying. And again, I feel like you're attracting a good person. Next, in the area of their current feelings towards you, you have this anomaly card. So this card is kind of funny. I feel like you could be attracting someone who sees you as very different, which is nice, or vice versa. You see them as an anomaly. I feel like, you see them as something different. Like this is like an albino crow on this card. So, I feel like you could see someone as being very special or just very different than everyone else is what I'd say here. You have the Three of Swords, Ten of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. Again, I feel like you could be attracting a person clearly who's going through a separation or heartbreak. I actually like that the Three of Swords came up in reverse because to me, it's saying that you could be attracting a person who has forgiven a past situation. In the reverse, the swords are falling out of their heart. So, they've kind of forgiven a past situation. I also feel that you could be looking for fulfillment with the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is a card of walking towards fulfillment, and it's like you're cutting things out that no longer serve you. I feel like you're very quickly removing situations that cause burdens in your life. I also feel that their current feelings of this person, which it looks like a new person to me, by the way, if I didn't make that clear, I feel like they are looking to remove burdens from their life. I really feel they're looking for more of a counterpart in their life, someone who kind of makes their life easier. I don't think we can make anyone's life easier. That's not what I'm suggesting, but, I feel you're attracting a person who really is looking for a teammate, someone who kind of like wants to help work towards something. And, that always makes life easier, right? So I kind of feel that's what you're attracting here. Again, I feel that this heartbreak could be temporary. For like a small percentage of you, I do feel that you are going through a heartbreak with a person who is manipulative, but I don't know, like you're healing from it. Devil star. Like I said, I feel like you're healing from this situation. I also feel like you could be this person, their feelings are heartbroken, although it came up in reverse. So I feel like this person, this is like new love that you could be attracting at the end of the year. They're very different than anyone, really, is what I'd say here. And I would also say that they're healing from something. With the Three of Swords, you have this vision card. This has come up a lot, which is interesting, but I'd say that this person probably has a clear vision or a very clear understanding of what they expect or what they want in relationships. I think this is making things easier. This could also be you as well. It's like when we're clear on what we want, we can get rid of the things we don't want, plain and simple. So I feel like you're very much able to see like what you want, what you don't want. With the Ten of Wands, you have this optimism card. Again, I feel like you thaw this person out. I feel like you make them very optimistic. So if this is someone that you're opening up to, they might be a little cold at first, although I don't feel it's bad. It's not going to like turn you off or anything like that. So, don't take this the wrong way. Clearly, you have that union card clarifying it. So clearly, this is a person that you could enter a union with, commit either a serious relationship, marriage, or some sort of partnership. So I feel like there are a lot of reasons to be optimistic about this person. I actually think this person is very optimistic as well, which is something that will probably stand out to you. With the Eight of Cups, you have this revenge card. Scorpio, I would be careful past Scorpio person, plain and simple. I don't really feel anything will happen, but the revenge card is more about not taking revenge. You can see that this person is much bigger than this other person here. It kind of says be the bigger person, don't chop someone's head off when you could. So I feel that's what it's saying. It's also Mars in Scorpio, that card. And with Mars retrograde, I would not be trying to take revenge on anyone because, Mars going retrograde at the end of the month, it always comes back to bite you. So I would avoid gossip, control, revenge, things like that. Next, in the area of who's coming towards you, you have this control and change card. It says this teeth card. It says control and change on it. So I feel like you're kind of attracting the person coming towards you. Could be someone who's kind of taking control of their life. You have the Page of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Strength card. I feel this person either has their eye on you. Again, you have the Vision card here, and then you have the Page of Swords. So it could be a person who has their eye on you, or maybe you have your eye on on the person. Take it how it resonates. I also feel like it's someone who's very curious. Again, they could be a little cold at the moment, this person, but I think when they meet you, they're going to be curious. They're just going to want to get to know you, plain and simple. So like I said, it's like you're almost bringing this person out of the cold. And, I don't know, it feels good to me. Could be someone who's younger than you as well. With the Page of Swords, I actually feel pretty good about this Page of Swords, just in general, especially if this is the person. I feel like they're very playful. I also feel like this person is very lucky for some reason. That's popping into my head. You really have no cards of luck here, but I feel like this person seems lucky. Maybe they always seem to be in the right place at the right time. I think they just create their own luck, plain and simple. So you could be that could be something that stands out to you. You have this Four of Swords. Again, this person's ready. There's a person here in this window who's receiving blessings from another person, and I feel you could have been hoping and praying for this person even to show up in your life. So you could be attracting a person that you've been praying for. Maybe you haven't been praying for like exactly the person. Like you might not have someone in mind. Maybe you do, but maybe you've just been praying for a person. And I feel like you're kind of your prayers are answered here, Virgo, is what I feel like saying. You have the Strength card as well. I feel like you've been very patient. But again, this is who's coming towards you. So I feel like you're attracting a person who's kind of like very dedicated to their own personal growth and development. The Strength card is a card of personal development. I feel like they've been working very hard on themselves. I feel this person is a little bit hard on themselves as well, just in general. So that inner critic, again, that lion can represent your inner critic or your inner voice. And I feel like they have to work very hard to kind of control it. But again, the Strength card is a card of controlling your inner critic or your inner voice, or at least taming that beast, right? She is taming this lion that is on the card. But again, I think what's important about the Strength card is that it's something they have to work on every single day. The Strength card is like every day. You have to do something to be strong. But you're attracting a very strong person, clearly, plain and simple. With the Page of Swords, you have this flattery card. I feel like this is a really good person. I don't feel flattery in a bad way. I feel like this person will like shower you with gifts and attention and affection. Just like a really good person to be with. I feel like you see eye to eye as well. You see they're facing apart, but up here they're facing together. So I feel like this person, it's like you actually will be seeing eye to eye with this person. I kind of feel like that you're either not with this person yet. Again, take how it resonates. Or you haven't met this person yet, but you will be probably in the near future. With the Four of Swords, you have this Principle card. I like this card because it reminds me of the Hierophant. It kind of says to me that maybe you have the same like morals and ethics and belief systems, or maybe you follow the same traditions as well. So I feel like you have, you and this person that's coming towards you are like very similar in the way that you see the world, or things that are going on in the world. So kind of like a lot of similarities. With the Strength card, you have this Generosity card. Could be attracting someone who's very generous as well and very giving. Like I said, I feel like this person wants to be generous to you. I got that on that first card there. I feel like they're going to want to, give you time, effort, and attention. So definitely a good person. At the end here, for the unexpected, you have this broken bridge. It says unsuccessful outcome to a problem. You also have this finger. It says warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. So again, I would be careful of any manipulative energy in the future. I also feel like it's saying don't repeat a cycle with a person. So if you've dealt with a person in the past, like that broken bridge card this could be like a warning that not to like fix a situation necessarily. You have the Eight of Swords, the Magician, the Devil, the Star, and the High Priestess. I feel for a lot of you, the Eight of Swords, she is stuck here. The Eight of Swords is a card of self-imposed restriction, and she needs to set herself free. The Magician is a card of attraction. He has mastery over all the suits. The whole point of the Eight of Swords is that she only sees one way of doing things. On the Eight of Swords, it's a card very simply of needing to see that there are many ways of doing things. So if you feel held back in love, the Magician just says maybe the tools that you're using are not the right tools. Maybe you're trying to lead with communication when you should be leading with your resources. And I'm not talking about money here. Your resources could be anything. Or maybe you're leading with your resources and you should be leading with love, the cup that is on the card. So I kind of feel like if you're feeling stuck in love, that you should be looking at like what you are leading with. That's what's popping into my head here. Next, you have the Devil and the Star. Again, I feel like you could be healing from a toxic person, but I really feel this is the other person or a person that's coming in for you. I feel like they're healing from a toxic situation. The funny thing is with the Star is I feel like what's kind of unexpected is that you see the beginning, middle, and end of a situation with the person, which we actually see right here with the High Priestess. But here's the thing with the Star is that there's this ibis in the tree right here. And the ibis kind of has great wisdom and is in the tree, sees the whole big picture. I think what's unexpected is that you could start, maybe you're like interested in a person, but as you get to know them, it's like you zoom out and you see the full picture, meaning that you kind of see the future with this person basically. And we see that here. You have the High Priestess, could be a Pisces for some of you, but she has these 3 stages of the moon on her crown, kind of represents seeing the beginning, middle, and end of all situations. So really, I feel what this is talking about is I feel like it's saying when you meet this person, what's unexpected is that it's like you will be like very intuitive. Maybe you see the beginning, middle, and end, exactly how things are going to go. So definitely like a very strong connection coming in for you here. Let me just fix this here, Virgo, because that wasn't working. So just want to get a good shuffle. With the Eight of Swords and the Magician, you have this achievement card. I feel like you are achieving a lot at this time. Again, you have the Four of Pentacles. It's like you're focused on your own stability and security. And so I feel like you're accomplishing a lot. I also feel like you could be attracting a person who's accomplishing a lot. So you're kind of like achieving together, which is nice. I feel like you could be attracting a person like that. I forgot. I always pull the card that the Magician is pointing to. He's like pointing here. So we're going to see this. You have this Dark Man card. It says dealings or relationships with a man with dark complexion or hair. Again, take it how it resonates. Could be any gender, whatever you're interested in. But there you go. I literally feel like you could be attracting a magician. Maybe literally, but you could be attracting a person who is able to like manifest things very quickly into their life or whatever. With the Devil and the Star, you have this health card. This is your card, Sun and Virgo. So I feel that focusing on your health would be a good idea. I am getting like health popping into my head. Like you could be attracting a person who works in the health industry or health field of some sort, doctor. They could be a pharmacist or just work in health in some way. It could be like a physical therapist, a personal trainer. It could be any, take it how it resonates. But I feel like you could be attracting a person like that. I also feel like you're attracting a person who is like focusing on their health as well at this time with that Devil card. I really get the feeling that, this detached person, this Ice King, and again, take it how it resonates, could be any gender. It says boss, entrepreneur, detached. But I feel like they've kind of detached from love to, because they realize they have to get to a certain place in their life. So, that kind of makes sense to me. With the High Priestess, you have this affair card. I don't think this is like an affair. I feel like it's just love coming in for you. You see, this is like a pretty positive card, and these two are very happy together. So I feel like you're attracting someone who you will be very attracted to, plain and simple. This looks really good here, Virgo. We're going to pull 3 yes-no question cards now. So feel free when I pull these out to pause the video. We're going to do 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. These are going to be yes, no, maybe, I should say, but feel free to pause the video and think of your questions. For card number 1, you have the 7 of Wands. I would say yes if you commit to something. 7 of Wands is like knowing that you know that something is going to be successful. So I'd say yes. For question number 2, you have the Fool. I would say yes, take the risk, take the leap of faith. I feel like you'll be successful. And for question number 3, hell yes, 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty, happiness, good things coming in for you. You could be attracting a person who wants the 10 of Cups with you as well. But this looks really good. So thank you for being here, Virgo. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your week.